Shalom. We're going to start this off by giving honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Wawa Kakwadash. Peace and salutations to the elect men of Israel, starting with the elder apostles of GMS, the elder apostles and bishops of GMS on down to the rest of you brothers and the brothers I labor with, who all push forth the will and doctrine of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, in all faith, truth, and sincerity, according to the true understanding of the scriptures. To all of you, I say Shalom. So this is just a quick lesson, but the topic is going to be going into why it's important to know the state that our people are in without the Lord, without knowing the Lord, and the state that you are able to be in, you put yourself in with you knowing the Lord, right? And how it's important for us, those that know, to prophesy, preach, teach this word, the word of life, because with us doing that, those that's of the elect, that is still those dry bones, are able to be brought back to life, you know? And that's a great and mighty work to be able to do, right? And a lot of our people, majority of our people, are still in that dry bone, those dead bodies, right? They're in a state of being dead. And that's what we got to focus on. That's what we got to keep at the forefront of our mind. It's a great work to be able to prophesy this word and to be able to teach our people, to bring them back to life. Bring them back to who they truly are. Of being in a state of understanding, complete understanding, right? Having the whole truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? So jumping straight into this. This is Proverbs 21 and verse 16. It says, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead." You see? And that's the state of majority of our people, right? And how we know that, because Hosea 4 and 6 says, what? My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, right? I.e. that understanding. And it says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. You see, so it's within our people's minds to basically reject the truth, because they'd rather believe a lie, because this world promotes and pushes believing a lie, not dealing with the truth, running away from the truth, running away from reality, right? And being in a fantasy, a facade, a fake, right? Make believe. Ultimately, all of those things being things to keep you in that dead state, right? Being dry bones, scattered, right? Lifeless, because you don't have the word of life in you, operating you, right? And that's what you need in order to be alive, to truly be alive, right? And to continue to live and to endure to receive salvation, right? You need to have the Lord's wisdom, right? To be in a state of understanding, right? You need to be in the way that's of the Lord's understanding, not the world's understanding, right? The Lord's wisdom and not the world's wisdom, you know? And it says, it says that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. You see? And again, it was within, it was with our people choosing to neglect and reject the things of the Lord and wanting to go about doing things their own way, how they want to do things, that put them in this deady state, right? So because of our people being in that deady state, we lost our true identity and understanding what our relationship is supposed to be with the Lord. But those of us that have this word, that have that knowledge, that have been brought back to life, that have been given the breath of life, right? Given the words of life, being these words being the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai within us, right? It's a part of our job and our duty to be able to give this to our people. So real quick, just jumping back to that 21-16 real fast. Again, it says, a man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. You see, so we are looking to live and not be dead, and we're looking to bring our people back to life, right? Those are the elect, right? Those that are of the innumerable multitude, right? Those that are truly looking to seek after the Lord, you know, those that are being clear, that aren't half-assed and being lukewarm or cold, you know, those that are looking and wanting to be hot, those that are looking and wanting to be sharp, be better, you know, those that are looking to actually seek the Lord, right, and have their minds stayed upon Him, you know. Those are the people that we are looking to save, right? Ultimately, those who the Lord wants us to save, those who He wants to receive that breath and come back to life, right? And He say that, talking about that in that Ezekiel 37, right, where you see it here, and the header is the vision, or it says vision of the valley of dry bones. You see, so just reading through it. It says, the hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. You see, those dry bones. It says, and He said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord Yahweh, Thou knowest. Again He said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. You see, and that's the true understanding of the Lord's word, which is what gives us life, right? And it says, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live. And all of that sinew, all of the skin, right, the breath there, all of that is you receiving and retaining, taking upon you that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and that going into you and giving you life. That's what puts you in a position to be made alive, be made whole, be in a position to where you are now able to operate under the wisdom, knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and have His wisdom, right, come upon you, guide you, and help you endure to receive salvation. It's the Lord's word that is going to help you to be able to excel, right, on to the end. And when I say excel, I mean for you to be able to endure whatever comes your way. Because the Lord's wisdom is what's going to be able to give you the understanding and the instruction, you know, of what it is and how it is that you need to be able to deal with the things that come your way, right? Good and bad. Ultimately for the same purpose, for the end all be all, receive that salvation, being beamed up and receiving those new bodies, right? Being saved from the Lord's vengeance that he gonna rain upon this place, you know? That's what is important for us to pay attention to in regards to understanding our objective, our purpose, right? The reason why we going to teach this word. Why that's such a big thing to do, because it's the Lord's word that quickens us. John 6:63, it is his spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. You see? So when we turn to the Lord, that's when we are able to be in a way of understanding, which is what gives us life. To where we're no longer in the congregation of the dead. We're no longer playing out the curses that were put upon our people, and specifically those that rejected the Lord, that go against the Lord, that don't choose the Lord. Jumping back here, right, it says, Ezekiel 37:6, and I will lay sinews upon you and will bring up flesh upon you and cover you with skin and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. That's pretty much the point, you know. This is an important piece of understanding how we make ourselves a people again, right? Making sure that we make ourselves of the Lord's chosen people, how he intended us to be, and that's through him, right? We can't do it on our own. We got to do it through the Lord. The Lord is the way that we are able to be made alive and to receive that salvation. Plain and simple. No longer being those dead bodies that's in, Sodom and Egypt, aka the daughter of Babylon. The United States, this place is all wickedness, all confusion, and this is the death of our people, those that choose to not be of the Lord. So it's our job to be the ones pushing the Lord's word and pushing life. So with that, I'm going to give all the praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakwadash. Till next time, Shalom.